FilmFest DC is Washington's largest and longest running international film festival, and this year it celebrates its 25th anniversary. Over the course of the next 10 days, FilmFest DC will present over 70 films and will introduce film fans to directors and producers from the USA and around the world. Right now we're standing on U Street at the historic Lincoln Theater. It's opening night, and the film is going to be Potiche, starring Deneuve and Gerard Depardieu. This is where FilmFest DC for 2011 begins.
It hasn't come in yet. We're supposed to take it over tomorrow. It's not here. This is a problem.
We're here with FilmFest DC's director and founder, Tony Gittens.
How are you?
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. We're very happy.
Years.
Yes, that's a long time to do anything, but we've been doing a good thing. So it seems like the years have just flown by.
As founder and director, what would you say is FilmFest DC's mission?
Well, our main mission is to bring the best of international cinema here to the nation's capital. There are a lot of people here who love movies, and our job is to go out and find the best that have been produced all over the world, bring them here to DC, bring the guests in, just give people an opportunity to see things and have experiences they normally wouldn't have.
A longtime festival attendee said, with FilmFest DC, you can stay in Washington
Yeah.
and see the world.
That is true. You know, like so many of us, I'm sure, we love films. And one of the aspects of film that I really like is that it really is a window into another culture, different ways of doing things. So when we bring a film from China or a film from Pakistan or a film from Ireland, it gives we here in Washington an opportunity to see how folks might live their lives there. And they're all amazing stories to me. I mean, I love stories, and I love the construction of stories. So I'm always interested in how a filmmaker is telling a story. So each film, it's just when I think about it, each film is a different story. So if we have 80 films, that's 80 different stories, and that's just 1 year. So if you multiply that by 25, that's a lot of different stories. It's just fascinating to me.
I'm here tonight with Arch Campbell, WJLA's entertainment reporter supreme and one of the best loved broadcasters in Washington, D.C. Good evening.
Well, one of the longest survivors of local television in Washington. And it is a good evening when we're at the DC Film Festival.
Well, today is the 25th anniversary this year of the festival, and how are you involved tonight?
Well, I'm going to introduce Tony Gittens, who dreamed this up 25 years ago, and if I may say so, I was at the first one 25 years ago, and I think I've been on stage on opening night for every one of the 25 years.
Tell us, will you be reviewing some of the FilmFest DC films on your show?
Well, this one, Potiche, is going to open wide, and so I will review it. On the other hand, I think the knack of FilmFest DC is that they show movies that don't get shown otherwise. So what you have here really is a gathering of hardcore film fans who are ravenous to see their movies and discuss them afterwards, even if the wide audience will never see them.
I hear that this is a very exciting milestone year for FilmFest DC. Is that true?
This year is an exciting year for us, especially because we're celebrating our 25th anniversary this year, and it's just very exciting. The years have flown by very quickly. The festival has grown in prestige. It was the first festival to start in Washington, D.C. When we started 25 years ago, there were no other festivals.
What are some of the highlights of this year's festival?
This year our highlights are numerous, actually. We do have returning strands of the festival that we do every year, such as our music-related series, which is called Global Rhythms. We have Justice Matters, our part of the festival that focuses on social issues, films that deal with social issues. We have kids films, we have films for seniors, and we also highlight a different geographic region every year. And this year we have two regions that we're going to focus on, Scandinavian films and films from South Korea.
What is the festival's opening night film? And can you give us a preview?
The opening night film is a film called Potiche from France, and it stars Catherine Deneuve and Gerard Depardieu. And it's an absolutely charming film. How can it not be with Catherine Deneuve in there? And Catherine Deneuve and Gerard Depardieu have great chemistry in the film. And it's a very entertaining film. It's a crowd pleaser. Wonderful humor in it. Even though it takes place in the 70s, it has a very strong message about the power of a woman and her role in business. And I think that the filmmaker was very clever in setting it in the 70s and putting it in that setting and giving her such a dominant role that she plays in this film. So it's just lovely. The men will love this film too, I promise.
Seulement 1977.
La place des femmes, c'est au foyer, c'est pas au travail.
Mais aujourd'hui, elles veulent être reconnues comme de vrais partenaires.
Coucou. Ça s'est bien passé hier soir avec ton acheteur allemand?
Oh, fous-moi la paix, Suzanne.
Si tu veux mon avis.
Ton avis? Quel avis? Tu as un avis?
Mais Robert...
Ce que je te demande, c'est de partager le mien. Sinon, tout le reste, c'est des paroles et de l'énergie perdue. Allez, tais-toi un peu.
Ma pauvre maman, tu ne comprends rien. Mais il faut penser à l'avenir et se moderniser.
Cite-moi des femmes aussi gâtées que toi après 30 ans de mariage.
À ça, pour ce qui est de l'électroménager, je suis une petite reine.
Tu vois, tu es comblé. T'es obligé de l'admettre. Comment ça va, la neige?
Ça touche. Madame, c'est horrible. Une grève? Oui.
Par défaut de négociations rapidement entamées...
Papa, sois raisonnable. Monsieur Pujol, ménagez votre cœur.
Ah, qu'est-ce que vous étiez en train de tramer tous contre moi?
Écoute, essaye de te dominer. J'ai seulement promis à monsieur le député maire que, en échange de ta libération, tu examinerais les revendications du personnel. Et pour être tout à fait franche, je suis d'accord avec certaines d'entre elles.
Moi aussi.
Oh, mais pour le lavage de cerveau, vous s'entraînez pas!
Alors, Robert, cesse de te buter, on est dans l'impasse, il faut négocier.
Vous pourrez dire de ma part, hein, aux délégués syndicaux, que s'ils veulent toucher leur mois de congé payé, eh ben, il ferait bien de reprendre le travail dès demain, parce que s'ils veulent gagner plus, il faudra travailler plus. Vous entendez? On me croyait fini, lessivé. Ma famille était prête à brader l'usine. Mais moi, je vais demander au tribunal la levée des piquets de grève, et je vais vous montrer, moi, ce que c'est. Ce que c'est qu'un patron qu'on a deux.
Je me permets de vous signaler que le comité d'entreprise est décidé par ailleurs à examiner vos comptes de prêt.
Mais comment ça?
Oui, je me suis laissé dire qu'il s'étonnait que votre Mercedes soit considérée comme une voiture de fonction, que votre appartement n'avoriase, que vos domestiques, que votre bateau de plaisance passait sur les notes de frais de l'entreprise.
Vous avez décidé d'avoir ma...
Je l'avais prédit. Laurent, rappelle le médecin qui l'envoie l'ambulance.
Oui, j'y vais.
Doucement, chérie, relevez-lui la tête.
Faites quelque chose, dépêche-toi.
Robert,
Appuyez fortement.
bonjour.
Madame Suzanne Pujol.
Madame Pujol, regardez par ici.
À voter.
Madame Pujol. Donnez-y le processoire, s'il vous plaît.
Pas de commentaire jusqu'à ce.
Les résultats définitifs sont tombés, maman.
Tu peux me laisser seule un instant, mon chéri?
Et bien sûr.
Allô?
Allô, Maurice?
Bonsoir, Madame Pujol.
Vous avez eu les résultats?
Oui.
Vous ne m'en voulez pas?
Pourquoi vous en voudrais-je? Vous n'avez pas bourré les urnes.
Oh, pas plus que vous. Non, mais sérieusement, vous n'êtes pas trop déçu?
Sûrement moins que votre mari.
Ah, vous croyez?
J'ai toujours voulu croire que votre véritable adversaire, ce n'était pas moi, mais c'était lui.
Peut-être.
Oui.
Mais alors, nous deux, nous allons rester amis.
Disons que votre nouvelle fonction va nous obliger à nous revoir souvent.
Ah oui?
Et surtout, à nous affronter.
Ah, je m'en réjouis d'avance.
Maman?
Oui?
Les gens commencent à arriver, il faudrait que tu te prépares.
Excusez-moi, mais je dois y aller.
À bientôt, Madame la députée.
À très vite, monsieur le maire. Alors pourquoi ne pas essayer la même chose avec la France? Après des siècles d'oppression et d'esclavagisme, il est temps, messieurs, que les femmes reprennent le pouvoir. Il est temps de revenir à l'époque du matriarcat et au temps béni des Amazones.
Et moi qui prenais maman pour une potiche.
Potiche peut-être, mais certainement pas une cruche.
Le vent dans mes cheveux blonds, le soleil
à l'horizon, quelques mots d'une chanson, que c'est beau la vie. Et palpite, tout ce qui lutte et se bat, tout ce que j'ai cru trop vite, à jamais perdu pour moi. Pouvoir encore regarder, pouvoir encore écouter, et surtout pouvoir chanter que c'est beau la vie. La rouge fleur éclatée d'un néon qui pouvoir encore te parler, pouvoir encore t'embrasser, te le dire et le chanter. Oui, c'est beau la vie. Ah oui, c'est beau la vie.
What did you think of tonight's film and why?
I thought Potiche was a really great film. I really enjoyed it. It was funny. It was smart and it was funny. And the main character, she was just very likable. You wanted to root for her. And I don't know, I just really enjoyed myself.
Well, I did see the film tonight. It's a splendid beginning to the entire film festival. It was lighthearted, it was lyrical, it told a beautiful love story with all the complexity of life and unpredictability. So yes, I mean, it was a splendid movie to begin the festival.
Tonight's film was fabulous. Loved the way the whole farce was made into a reality. And it's interesting how at the very end they made reference to the original first film that was all sung in French, and it was also about umbrellas. So I love the bringing together of the history and of the filmmaking.
Absolutely fabulous. It was funny. I think the whole story was don't ever take things for granted, and there's more than underneath there than you know. And Catherine Deneuve was wonderful, wonderful. I loved her.